let me ask you one question about the trending news, the saga, like on some position in government now, between Mao and Anita Mon. Youth, we have many students who would wish to serve in Guild Union as the MPs, but maybe some of them, they are remitted by their pocket, worried.
Yes.
What can you tell them?
What I can tell them is that the vision they carry for Kampala International University is beyond what money can buy. I can tell you that students at Kampala International University, regardless that is an excellent university, students continue to suffer silently some issues.
Yes. Core goal, values of MJD Build Africa Podcast is to shape the youth of Africa.
What I believe in is that the youth now in Africa, all across the continent, should engage in one activity. They should engage in activities of creating unity. They should engage in activities of finding purpose, realizing that which they can contribute to building our continent, Africa. But most importantly, is to bring back, to restore the African culture within us ourselves.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Africans, and especially the future of Africa, which is my fellow youth. It's so majestic morning to be here before you again. As usual, it is Dominic on MJD Build Africa Podcast. Today, I'm so honored to host my brother, His Excellency. You are most welcome to MJD.
Thank you so much, Comrade Dominic.
Our viewers of MJD would love to know you.
Thank you. My name is Gerald, student law.
Yes.
Student of law at Kampala International University in third year. And I'm also an aspiring guild president, 2026-2027.
Wow, that's good. An aspiring guild president at Kampala International University.
Yes.
Wow, that's great vision. Gerald.
Yes, please.
If I'm to ask, before you go deep, as a young man, your fellow guys are, others married. Why did you decide to join the campus, not marry or become a businessman outside here?
You know, in life, everyone, usually they have what they aspire for.
Yes.
And personally, I also want to contribute to my nation building.
Yes.
And in such, if you want to contribute to nation building, you need to seek knowledge.
Yes.
You need to be so curious. You need to seek for wisdom. You need guidance. And so education becomes the only alternative. So I'm still pursuing education, and especially within lines of the law.
Yes.
Because we've seen many people suffer injustices. They don't have a voice. Some people who maybe take advantage of them using wealth and other ways which are so deceptive and illicit. So I choose to continue and pursue education such that I can be able to use my profession in the law to build this nation and Africa at large.
Thank you. You have a great vision, which is totally different to other my colleagues who pursuing course of law, just purposely for one reason, to revenge for their uncles who grabbed their lands. But for you, it is totally different to them.
Sure,
so that's a great idea for advocacy, for developing Africa at large. Yes. I loved it. Mr. Gerald, as an aspiring guild president at Kampala International University, what are the oppressing challenges that have you faced since the day you joined campus up to now?
Well, thank you so much. Firstly, I think let me first bring you up to speed. Kampala International University has now existed for about 25 years.
25 years.
And across the 25 years, Kampala International University has gained much respect as an institution. But as you know, an institution, its growth cannot be merely measured from the number of buildings or number of students, it can be better measured from the welfare of students inside the university and how they move, that transformation from university to join the other labor force after university. I can tell you that students at Kampala International University, regardless that is an excellent university, students continue to suffer silently some issues.
Yes.
Others are stressed financially. Others are stressed because of academic policies and programmings. And as such, I think we need a stronger voice from the Guild Union as an institution that mediates between the university administration and the students. And so for that, we get into this election to champion that cause. Students, they have their stresses financially, emotional, so they need this support service. So we need to put into structured dialogue to mediate between students and the university so that we can have such challenges addressed.
Thank you, Mr. Gerald. So if I'm to ask, a young man like you of third year of law,
Yes.
What inspired you to feel like you should stand up and contest for the position of guild president, the representative of students in the university? What inspired you?
Well, it's a lot. But, personally, I've been at KIU, of course, for the last 3 years.
Yes.
I've participated in leadership activities from campaigns, electing, until when our leaders take oath.
Yes.
Over time, I've realized that there's still some gap. I can tell you that there is absolute absence or lack of presence of the Guild Union to an ordinary student, of which I'm an ordinary student.
Yes.
I don't see the visibility of the Guild Union.
Yes.
At times, especially where I feel I need them to advocate. You see? And for that, I feel like I should represent myself. I should step in myself. And so I'm stepping in not just as a guild president aspirant, but as one who is determined and committed to champion student leadership. And for that, when you look at what we have been having at the university, it is time now for us as students to mark an end to effortless student leadership. We need to put an end to what I may now call passive leadership.
Yes.
And we move from the position of, resting, being so passive. We move from that to now championing a cause. We make sure that students' voices are listened to, and so we must get heard, especially on these critical or pressing situations.
Yes.
So we want the Guild Union to be present to students at all times, to be visible, to be on ground and present. We want a Guild Union which is accountable and transparent. Guild Union must speak to students regularly and also be present at each time when students need their voice. We must champion advocacy strongly, and we confront whichever energy that may tend to, hold us back. Yes.
So, Mr. Gerald,
Yes,
you have a great vision for KIU, of course, as aspiring guild president.
Yes.
But what are your major core goals that you want to achieve in case you get a chance to read KIU International University?
Yes, thank you so much. Now, personally, I will run to achieve basically 3 things.
Yes.
One is to cause student unity. To me, at the moment, it seems to appear that it is broken down. The unity is nowhere.
Yes.
A student from law school can hardly meet a student from, for instance, the School of Mathematics, College of Humanities. So we need to rediscover our unity as students.
Yes.
because the moment we are united, our bargain, our voice becomes stronger.
Yes.
And so if we are running a campaign advocating that let's get heard, we need to be united. We need to have a collective voice.
Yes.
So that's one. Two, we need to make sure that students' challenges, students' affairs are non-negotiable.
Yes.
We must stand up tall and strong to advocate for those students' affairs which are being infringed on. Take an example, students can be having their financial stresses.
Yes.
I have seen too many students fail or take long to graduate because of financial stress. Personally, I have seen many students, too many of them, where at time of doing exams, they learn to colleague students. I have personally spearheaded fundraising campaigns to get tuition for students because of systems, policies, which tend to, give a bottleneck, which tend to stress students in terms of paying and the surcharge.
Yes.
So in this, I want that the Guild Union, the 22nd Guild Union, champions a good voice. I'm personally, as a law student, I believe so much in negotiation.
Yes.
I believe so much in dialogue. So I believe we need to have a structured dialogue between the university administration and students' leadership, such that we can have this issue given a practical solution once and for all.
Yes.
And then thirdly, I will need students of KIU to own their ability in determining their next leaders and determining their own future.
Yes.
You realize that at Kampala International University, students have lost hope in the students' leadership as an institution. We have the Guild Union, but because of maybe incompetence or maybe ineffectiveness, students tend to take it unserious. They take Guild Union to be an institution without power. Because as a matter of fact, students can be right to say that they haven't seen any achievement at university which has been occasioned as a result of Guild Union input or efforts. And for that, we want students to not believe just in our ability to champion change in the university, but rather in their own ability, that together we can advocate strongly for those rights that we deserve as students. Yeah.
So those are your major core goals.
Yes, please.
So, Mr. Gerald, if I'm to ask, I have been in KIU since time of Moses as a guild president, since time of Agaba, since time of Yvonne, since time of Major, who is the current guild president. So all those guild presidents, they have been my friends. So we have been together sharing each and everything.
Yes.
So you now, and sorry to say this, but for some of them, we learned nothing and forget nothing in their regime. So now, so you now as an aspiring guild president,
Yes.
convince us. What are the new things that you think you will bring in KIU? What are you going to implement, Lily? Try to convince students of KIU. What are the new things that you think that you're going to add on?
Now, firstly, students of Kampala International University, who obviously they are the electorate in this, I want to call upon them to come to a realization that there is still room for hope.
Yes.
Because many have engaged with, they seem actually to tell a story that it is of little value, trivial or negligible, to be a student leader at Kampala International University.
Yes.
For they see it of no cause. They see the Guild Union is not championing, strong advocacy. But come on, students of KIU, what I want to tell you is that the assurance I want to give you is that we need to stand together in this. And we claim for that we deserve legally. Like I put it, I believe so strongly in dialogue. We shall engage in structured dialogue with administration and students to move policies, actually policies which are in place that demand revision. We shall have dialogue to cause revision of such policies. Of course, students might think that, but we have had good presidents, good unions before, and this has not been done. It's because it hasn't been us in office. So let students trust us with this mandate, and we are going to achieve the same agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Gerald. So, as I told you, that I've been with all these, that list of the guild presidents that who have been in that office.
Yes.
And some of them, they arranged something like conferences, and they invited some good keynote speakers. They mentored us. So now, in case you get a chance to hold a stamp of guild union,
Yes.
of course, before getting that aspirant to join politics in KIU, which politician who really mentor you, like your mentor in political science outside in the world here?
It's not far from Uganda. Somebody I have long liked his leadership tenure. He's the former Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Wapakablo.
What?
Wapakablo.
Wapakablo.
Yes.
He's your mentor?
Yes, he was the Speaker. I've always visited the Hansard of Parliament to read, to watch how he manned over Parliament and the kind of laws that were passed during his tenure. He was the Speaker in our Constitution. So surely, I've always looked up to him, and I still do.
Thank you. You have mentioned the previous Speaker of Uganda.
Yes.
Let me ask you one question about the trending news, the saga, like on some position in government now,
Yes.
between Mao and Anita Mon.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
What is your view on the current trend where they are fighting for one position?
Yes, it's true, and of course, everyone deserves an opportunity to serve. As a matter of fact, the 11th Parliament has, like you said, you've seen it all and you forget about everything. So I think there's this outpouring love for need to have a new speaker in Parliament. That's as the state of affairs seem to appear like to me. And when people saw Norbert Mao coming into the race, there has been this, overwhelming encouragement that please continue. And of course, one, Norbert Mao is qualified. And two, he's courageous. Recently, I saw him in a televised address declaring intent. So meaning he's also interested. But we must look first at why is there need? Why is there, this outcry, outburst? People are like, we need a new speaker. I've heard so many say that Parliament as an institution, with the Right Honorable Anita Among at its helm as the speaker, that Parliament has tended to lose its integrity. These are not my words. This is what Ugandans
Verifying
seem to
something.
say. This is the story they tell. And so I think Norbert Mao, if he's vying for this position, he should move with one agenda to reclaim that appears to be lost glory and integrity of Parliament. I think if he does that, then he let him go on. Everyone deserves the chance to serve.
So they are in competition of leadership.
The speakership position was never meant for
What if Thomas Taiwo also showing interest?
Thomas Taiwo is
For our deputy speaker.
our deputy speaker. He's also good. If he needs, he has the right. He's also as good as any other speaker of parliament. He's
So-
very good.
So beside
But
Mao,
beyond an election for speakership in Uganda's parliament, there's what goes beyond. It is also like an electoral election, electoral college election. MPs vote. Usually, people who are from the ruling government, NRM, when they send a candidate, that candidate seems to win even before the contest, before elections are cast, votes are cast. So it will depend. Whoever NRM would bring as their candidate, most likely that person is going to win.
Thank you, Gerald. Now, if I'm to ask,
yes,
we have many youth here in Africa and in Uganda who have that passion, zeal of leading country Uganda in different
countries,
fields, offices, aspects, institutions.
Yes.
But who still have that fear, who cannot come out. What would you advise those young people who have zeal and passion to lead Uganda and Africa at large, but who still have that limits of fear in them?
Now, where there is fear, usually there is Satan. That's what I believe in. What I can tell people is that they must dismiss all their worries. They should come to realization that for anything to be done, it must be as a result of their input. You must come out and stand strong to that which you believe in. I think fearing is a cause of failure to achieve that which your generation you belong to would have achieved. So what I can tell people is that if they continue to fear and they don't turn out, they don't stand up for what they believe in, they might as well forget about any meaningful changes in society. They might as well actually now realize that they are contributing to letting our country, our nations, our continent sink down into times of turbulence, mayhem, and all that kind of pandemonium. So I think my appeal to people out there who are watching MJD podcast, let's rise, let's put our voices to a collection. We speak the same language. We'll be able to demand that which we are refrained from reaching because we are so quiet and we are not engaging in strong and firm advocacy. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Gerald. As we wind up, of course, you know that one of the core goal, values of MJD Build Africa podcast is to shape the youth of Africa.
Sure.
So now it is a chance that we have you here as a youth.
Yes.
Of course, part of people who must be shaped.
Yes.
What do you think that's the contribution, could be the contribution of the youth of Africa in shaping this continent?
Well, what I believe in is that the youth now in Africa, all across the continent, should engage in one activity. They should engage in activities of creating unity. They should engage in activities of finding purpose, realizing that which they can contribute to building our continent, Africa. But most importantly, is to bring back, to restore the African culture within us ourselves. What I believe in is that we should have the spirit of Pan-Africanism living within us, not just as a story maybe in a museum. We should have this movement as a spirit that binds us, a spirit that lives within us. We become Africa first before we look at these other small, individual interests. And of course, when you look at these other big states, for instance, the USA, it had to go beyond small, disagreements. Find here a group of people has an interest in uniting, for instance, East African community, integrating it into one region. But then there are these other people who are too selfish. They feel like I should retain the position as president of Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, something like that. But such self-interests are what the United States of America had to go beyond to become today's superpower country. If the youth today concentrated on looking far beyond tribes, beyond clans, beyond states, and they consider the continental vision as an institutional memory in their minds, who would bring African unity and African union to reality, because that's actually the dream our forefathers held at the time when actually they even were carrying heavy chains across their wrists during slave trade. But they continued and they fought hard to bring about independence of states. People of the age of our fathers have maintained the stability of these states. I think now it is the duty of us, the youth, this generation, to unite the states and we actualize and occasion African Union.
Thank you, Mr. Gerald. Actually, you're the best young Pan-Africanist. So instead of going to join the KIU Guild Union, you rather come and join me with spread the gospel Pan-Africanism.
I'm part of this movement.
Yes, actually, I always see in the African Quit.
African Christians Organization.
Yeah,
Everything is to
I love
people
it.
subscribe to that organization.
Yes, thank you. As now we wind up, as the aspiring guild president, we have many youth, we have many students who would wish to serve in guild union as the MPs, but maybe some of them, they are limited by their pocket, worried.
Yes.
What can you tell them?
What I can tell them is that the vision they carry for Kampala International University is beyond what money can buy. I wish to encourage them to stand out. We send prayers that they find this courage to stand out. Blessings will meet their aspirations. We can build KIU beyond financial input. It's never about money. It's about service. What can you do? How do you do it? So if somebody is there and is still thinking about limitation of funds to come to serve, I think that's the word you should dismiss first. You come on board, show people what needs to be done, demonstrate clarity about leadership. And trust me, God will take us there and we shall serve.
Thank you, Mr. Gerald, aspiring guild president. We thank you so much for joining us on MJD Build Africa to visit our studio.
It's been an honor.
So as MJD organization, we thank you and wish you the best in your competition, and we trust you. With your manifesto and words, actually I would wish to encourage a student of KIU to give this man a chance to drive you. Is the best driver in that institution. So one word to the followers of MJD Build Africa Podcast.
Followers of MJD Build Africa Podcast, firstly, I want to appreciate you for taking your time to always view the videos which are always cast on this media platform. What I want to tell you is that I pray for you. I wish you good luck in whichever thing you're doing. As for us at Kampala International University, it is our time to build our university, especially coordinating and revising policies which have appeared to me not to serve well in the interest of students. And as we do that, students now of Kampala International University face a choice whether to maintain the same rhythm or should we change. That I leave it to the electorate, and I wish you good luck. Thank you so much, MJD TV, for hosting me and giving me such an honor. It's been such a privilege for me.
Thank you. Thank you. We thank you guys, our followers. May God bless you and join us every time. We are still cooking for you. MJD is here for you. Africa for Africans.